Hey everybody, I'm TecToss and welcome back to Let's Play Divinity Original Sin. As you can see, I've just healed up my characters, but I didn't start the looting fest, so I guess we'll go ahead and do that. I'll take Llilith and grab this Destroy Summon skill book, because that's a Witchcraft it looks like. And the Rain skill book, well, we could just take that with Ragnar and sell it. Same goes for the gold. And the rest of that stuff, I guess we'll all take with Jahan first. Because it's all identifiable. It's all just basic green magic stuff, so nothing too fancy. Oh, some of it is even already identified. There we go. Alright, now we got resistance, smelly scarf. I guess we could use that if we could talk to pets. Use that to guide the dog to whoever actually murdered Counselor Jake. But we now know that Evelyn once wanted to raise him from the dead, but she didn't actually murder him, which is kind of interesting. I really suspected that one of the two, Evelyn or the healer in the town, did murder him, but apparently not. Another blasphemy book. Do we really need that? I'm not quite sure if these are these quest items or not. I don't think. Blasphemy. Let's just read it. Alright. Very interesting. Let's just put it back because it's just gonna clutter up my inventory. I guess we do have a lot of stuff that clutters up my inventory and has no real purpose or use. Oh, there's somebody we could loot. A dead orc. Sure, an orc horn. Why not? Why not? We have a lot of that crap lying around. I'm gonna loot this. Minor perception. Empty potions. We're gonna give the perceptions to Llilith for the moment. I'm gonna go here. Minor healing. That can go to Jahan. Same goes for the bottles. I really need to check out the crafting eventually, because we do have a ton of ingredients, but I didn't really use them for anything. There's a desk with aged leather boots. Sure, I keep my boots in my chest as well, just, you know, for, yeah, why would I do that, actually? Such a stupid place to keep your... sure. I still didn't get around to read the books, by the way. Blank air scroll, sure we can have that. Alright, we got everything from here, it looks like. Take that. Not really appealing. So I guess we kind of solved this area. I guess there's nothing more left than run through the bookshelves and do some looting. So let's just go ahead and do that. Blitz bolts. I don't know, give that to Llilith. Take the rest. Oh, that was one escape too many. There's another torturer's bench. I'm not gonna get on it. I know what happens there. Well, I find it really funny that you actually put yourself on that. We don't need to actually do that. Alrighty, so I guess we... Did we do everything here? There's a couple of jellyfish in glasses. I guess those are just decoration. There's just a torture bench over here. And we've came down from here. So I'm gonna take the long... Well, not the long way out. I'm just gonna walk out the dungeon or the evidence lair, so to speak. Just to see if there's anybody in the... Like the orcs that we tricked earlier, or anybody else in here that we missed, or that's waiting for us on our way out. Any dialogue, anybody we can save, anything of that matter. And if not, we're just gonna teleport to Seal, and I guess report our findings to Urias and free Esmeralda from the prison. Well, they're still gonna hate us, but you know, at least she's not imprisoned anymore, so that should do wonders for her mood. Now, I also heard your complaints that I should go for the enhanced edition, by the way. That's 2 people recommending that now. And I guess if you're still watching that, and you're into the episode now for, what's that, 5 minutes, you actually enjoy my Divinity Original Sin playthrough, right? So give me an opinion, please, on what to do with this playthrough. We're, I think, at a point where we just complete the Source Hunter's journey in this region, and that is hopefully prevent the resurrection of Brachus Rex, because he did not really sound like a nice guy, and that was what Evelyn was planning. And I think we can do that, at least start it in this episode with the amulet that we found, though I'm not really sure. So we have that. Find the witch, I think, is in the next area. And the rest of these are who ask us to find out who raised the Skeleton King. I actually have no clue about that. I guess we could clear the Counselor's wife. We could clear out the Undead Scourge, I do think. Preacher of Earthly Delights, I'm not sure. Wishing Brother, neither. Oh, the Legionnaires of the Church, right. Where the hell were those guys? I think... What's this here? That's the Undertaker's hut. I think there's somewhere up here. No. Where are those guys, actually? I think I saw them standing around. I think... Is it this here? Let's actually go to the North Gate and find out. Now, I left a question open in the air. Now, any of you who watch this series, and I think as I finish out the Sicil area, I can switch to the Enhanced Edition and either play myself up to this point and just... Yeah, whatever. There's no dead anymore. We took care of those, or at least of most of them. There is a church. No. So, please give me your inputs. Do you want me to play the Enhanced Edition? And the 2 of you already contributing, I know you want me to do that. Or is it alright if I continue my current party and just... Wait a second. Those guys... This here the... No, this is not the old church. Just a windmill. Well, let's check it out anyway. Yeah, just give me your opinion on that. I guess I'm too distracted playing and talking to actually get this damn sentence finished in a grammatically correct way. Just tell me, do you want the Enhanced Edition or no? Put that in the comments and a little why. And I'm gonna try and, well, maybe not create a party as rich as this one financially, because I practically looted like every hammer and every glass cup. Okay, you two bastards. And sold them, and bled out every vendor in Sicil that I could find for its money, or his or her money. So I'm probably not gonna do that, but maybe play up to almost the level that I am now, and create similar skill sets, similar characters, and do that in the Enhanced Edition. So let me know if you want and need that, or is the regular edition alright for you. I guess it would save me the trouble of reading all that. I don't really... The horn guy is terrifying. No, marrow out of me. Alright. He's pretty scared, is what I'm getting. Yeah, alright. So these guys... You two are skeletons. Why the hell are you scared of zombies? About your wife, Marissa. My cuddly woodly doodly pop. Light of my life, fire of my blah blah. Alright. Blah 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 blah. Say you're alive, heartbeats because you could deliver it for me. Road wouldn't recommend if you blah blah. Wine. Alright, so this church is scary. and he wants a message delivered to Marissa. And this guy... I don't really care for these guys' stories, that's why I'm just clicking through their text. Yeah. Is that quest now? What's in Legion, but there are only 2 left. And they're undead too, so I guess we report that. Mediana Blossius.
Did you hear that?
Silver Glen. Alrighty. That's kind of weird, those 2 guys scared of skeletons. I'm guessing actually you're faster if we just walk down here. Yep, there's another gate. I need to take care of my tea for a second there. Freshly brewed just for this episode, so I can oil my voice and... Yikes. Oh, yeah. Did I mention that I'm not the best multitasker? I think I did. Good luck out there, yeah. Did you notice that I came from the outside? So, whatever. This here... cook's home. Alright, I went too far. We need to go over here and talk to... Oh, excuse me. See, that's what you get for not drinking a cup of tea before the episode. My voice is a little hurting, but we should get through this alive. There we go, Mr. Aureus. What kindness do you have to tell me today?
My friend Richard!
You again. Do feel free to depart from Sicil at your earliest convenience. Well, F you too, Mr. Aureus. We got some good news for you concerning the Legion. Let's discuss these expeditions. Let's discuss the old church. The pox be upon everyone in this bloody town. How many more soldiers must I lose to save this peasant-ridden port? So the legionnaires that headed for the churches are all dead, you say, huh? Or rather, undead. So what do I write to their husbands and wives then? That they're semi-widows and half-widows now? The plague upon everyone in this god's-forsaken town. Burl Mounds? Lighthouse? Alright, let's discuss Jake's murder. So let me get this straight. There are insidious sorcerers running about town that turned a council ambassador into a zombie for sport, after said counselor was murdered by some mystery witch who subsequently trotted off to her cabin in Lucula Woods. Sure, you haven't omitted relevant details like flying brooms, black cats, or bloody pentagrams. By Belgar's Nethers, sounds like a fantasy tale mothers tell their children before bed. And I bet none of it's more than a fantasy either, though no doubt Arhu put stock in every word. Anyway, be these truth, half-truth, or outright lies, it seems to me your business in Sicil is concluded. Don't let the undead hit you on the way out. Esmeralda should be released. Free her? You're the one who landed her in jail, you mongrel. You mean to tell me she's innocent after all? Dilettante, clueless dimwit, you're lucky I'm not putting you in your place. Now off with you. I have a young woman to discharge.
Until we meet again.
Oh. What? What is this? What is this? Oh my god. What do we have here? Inkpot. Empty cup. Ria's diary. Hey, sure. A key. I like keys. What is that? Containers. I like containers. Light gold cup. Sure. Another one. Sure. Come on, guys, move. God damn it. Chest. Hey there, buddy. What's that? Oops. We don't need these two-handed weapons, especially if they're brooms. Inkpot, empty cups. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Doop-de-doo. Nobody saw anything, right? You guys won't tell. So it probably wasn't worth the effort, but whatever. We're a little bit richer now. And I need to find, talking about rich, I need to find a damn vendor for all that crap that we picked up. I sure got a lot of it, and I would like some money in its place. Ah, delicious tea. Hey there. Alright, we'll just get out here. I wouldn't put it... put it at... Like, Ares could probably just lurk around the corner and lock me in Esmeralda's stead. So now it should be... Yeah, he's back up here. Dude, that's horrible. Somebody stole your diary. And evidence chests. Let's actually take a look at that. Miscellaneous, just for curiosity. Okay. It's really boring stuff. No quest update. Alright, whatever. Let's talk to Arhu. See what the cat has to... Where is Arhu? Oh, you're actually not a cat anymore. You're working on your desk. I like seeing that. Level 20. Hey! He's probably able to kill us all outright. Probably could have dealt with that entire plague himself, but I guess he's busy being a cat or whatever. Let's talk source hunter business. Yeah. Let's discuss the Baron of Bones and Brachus. Nothing, alright. Blah blah. Okay, Jake's murdered. Spanking Sparrow is a zombie, and it was Evelyn that did the deed? I'd have suspected default Cecil before her. A dire conclusion to her dire tale, indeed. And so it's Jake himself who revealed to you who murdered him. Almost surreal, isn't it? The White Witch. I've heard of her. Whispers among wizards, that kind of thing. Yes, she might well be a sorcerer. Stranger things that madcap magicians roam these parts. Stranger things than madcap magician. We actually found one of those mad magicians. You'll have to travel north to find the witch, where she dwells in the woods, of course. The road is fraught with danger, but I'm more convinced than ever that those who endanger it ought to fear you. Luck be with you, Source Hunter. Yeah, the force is strong with this one, isn't it? Can you tell me anything more? Never met her myself. In fact, I don't know anyone who has. She's very elusive and will sooner converse with the denizens of the forest than with those of the city. Travelers tell me that she has a cabin in Lucula Woods, north of Cecil. As good as a place as any to start looking for her, I imagine. Well, aren't you the helpful magician, as always? Orc problem. Fine. So no news here, not even a quest update, no experience, nothing. He just told us that the force is with us and that the enemy should fear us. Well, that's something we learned ourselves by now. So, thanks, buddy. That was really helpful. Just wondering if I should go for the... what level are we? We're level 9. Halfway to level 10. Is there anything that we didn't discover? Because I have a feeling like if I go to the church now, I'm probably able to descend further downward. And probably there, this region will be concluded. Let's actually go home to the end time for a second there. Ah, the Starstone Seekers return. Most fortidious indeed, for I have been for this word here. Indeed, for I've been pondering over the nature of our shelter plane like a poet over his muse. For now, I'll refrain from entertaining, or, as the case may be, annoying you with helpless conjectures until the maze that is in my mind I happen to stumble upon a clue. More concrete than mere theory. What is that sentence? Oh my goodness, is there even a comma in there? Yeah, you probably read it by yourself by now, so I'm not gonna. In the meantime, in the interest of saving time, please do tell me more about what you saw inside the further room you discovered during your previous visit. We met with what we think is a spiritual creature, a creature aligned to nature from the look of her. Nature spirit, huh? Wondrous indeed. Not what I would have expected in these abode of broken river. What is that? Various? At all. Could she be? But no, hold your chattering tongue, zigzags. You promised you wouldn't hazard any guesses, and you'll stick to your word. You have my thanks, friends, for indulging me. I do believe a new portal has opened, and no doubt you are as curious as I to find what lies beyond. Let's take a look. So he's jumping around here. Portal, do you say, huh? Well, these are all inactive. To the inner chamber. Hall of Heroes. Oh, the inner chamber. Yeah, that's one. That's interesting. The last chest. Alrighty. Last chest has an attitude towards us. Oh no, it's just level 20. Whatever. Let's take a look at this. I think this is new. Inner chamber. Oh my god, it's so delicious.
It does. Almost like coming home.
Oh, whoa. By the fangs of the void. It is true. She told me she had seen you. Yet never would I have believed her delusions until here now they manifest before me. You have become undeniable. The scurrilous sentinels themselves, it is miraculous, irrefutably so, but oh how low you have fallen. Look at what you have become. Well, look at yourself. Don't even have clothes. What are you stressing me about? What were the stars? What were stars have become moribund embers? Excuse me? You are to be pitied. And you ought to lay off the alcohol, my friend.
I'm too friendly.
What the hell is that? The drive. Alright, whatever, let's Mr. Grumpy Head crawl around there. What? What is this? Cup at the end of time. I'm guessing this here is a couch at the end of time. And this here is a flower pot at the end of time. Might this be a Spanish wall at the end? Oh no, it's a screen at the end of time. I actually have in my refrigerator a yogurt at the end of time. Need to throw that out sometime. Alrighty. This here is a beautiful sight though. Man, I love that. Anyway, I'm stealing enough time today, I'm sorry. Apparently this is our bedroom. Not too shabby. Cupboard.
This isn't my chest, which somehow I knew.
Not mine. So whose chest is it? Is it Lilith's chest?
My own chest. Why do I remember it?
Ah, alrighty, that is cool. So I'm guessing this here is Lilith's room, and on the other side here should be Ragnar's room. Which means we do have some storage space, finally. What the hell is this? I'm not liking it. There's a couple of cups. Yeah, Ragnar has way more cups. Though no couch, but a cupboard for the cups. There's a chest.
This chest, I know it to be mine.
But how? What is happening? Gold, ham. Alrighty, so this is plenty of storage space. I'm liking that. especially liking the chest. Oh, so that is some part-time that I could spend in here. Well, let's, before we use that portal, let's first get a feel for the size of this new place. But I'm guessing it's just... Oh my god, this is awesome. Come on, walk faster. Oh my god, I love it. I want, like, when I'm grown up, I want to have a garden like this. Look at this. Oh my god. Complete with the moss and grass everywhere. Oh, I'm loving that. Yes, yes, yes. This is awesome. Loving that scenery. What happens if I step... Well, I guess I won't find out. I'm gonna leave that up because, yeah, we don't even craft yet. So why pick the flowers in my own garden, right? Stardust. Yeah. We could just... Maybe we could... Oh, could we just plant our own flowers kind of here? Maybe. Anyway, let's find out what that portal is. And I should probably make use of these chests and drop some items and whatnot, clear out my inventory a little bit. But as I'm awaiting your verdict on if I should move to the enhanced edition or not after dealing with the Sisal area, I'm not gonna waste time on arranging my inventory if it's likely going to change. So, oh my god, you guys are... Well, alright, we couldn't actually... I kinda only... Definitely need to change my underwear. Like this, alright. Actually, cancel that. Yes. I want to cancel. That's pretty cool. Can we do that? No, we can't do it for you. Can do it for Lilith, though. That is pretty cool. So we can change... what is that? Oh. What happened to your hair, girl? She had hair. Yeah. Now it works. Whatever. So we can change the appearance of our characters. Maybe there's another portal in the future where we could change the skill set, which I would really like. Anyway, let's I guess get the hell out of here. Or first maybe find out what Zigzags is thinking about this. Instead, where's... There it goes. Updated journal, what the hell. Illigan reacted strongly to Starstone. This time we discovered a living quarters which seems strangely familiar. We have picked up the knack of sending our belongings directly to these quarters. Really? Did we do that? How did we pick up the knack of doing that? Really? Where's my... Huh. Not sure if we picked up the knack. Anyway, let's talk to this guy. Blah, blah, blah. I'm chasing a white witch. Do we have any additional information that might prove useful to me? Ah, you know. The White Witch of Licola Forest, isn't it? Lovely woman, her. Can't imagine her getting caught up in affairs of this sort, though. Let alone murder. But if she has, I fear she may be in grave danger indeed. Do look for her in the woods, won't you? Be such a shame if something untoward were to happen to her. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care much for you anymore. River of Time. Okay, not really interesting. Righty, let's go to the church. Whoops. No, that wasn't my plan. What? That's the waystone there. Okay, we need to first get out of here before we actually... Inside the old church, I think is the one we want. Yep, that's the one. Just go. No, wait a second. Yeah, it's the one. Why is it so weird? Oh, because we changed the camera angle. Never mind. Yeah. Not digging up any graves anymore. Just takes a lot of time. Probably for no result. Where do I get my inventory? I didn't see that. Oh, by the way, we need to learn. Where is it? Destroy summons. Yeah, let's use that. And let's put it right next to the summons. And we don't need it here. Can I? Yeah, there we go. Alright, that looks better. So I'm guessing for now Lilith can get a point in intelligence. And we're still gonna keep the available... Well, actually... Let's give her another... Let's give her a point in willpower. Maybe in bodybuilding, not sure. Oh, that 3 though. Too greedy for that. Weapons. We got 2 points just from items. That's interesting, to say the least. Alright, desecrated church. I'm not sure if we meet any more resistance. I think we took care of that pretty well. So we're probably just gonna go down here. And hopefully deal with that force field. Let's give that a quick save and see if we can. Ah, look at you. There's Mr. Jake. And there's a Thiliron. Hey, the healer, infected by rot. That's bad luck. But at least he's the Grandmaster healer. He can deal with it. Source Hunter. By the health of the 7, you're here. There may yet be hope. Perhaps you remember me as a healer, but... Gods, what a herald of death I've become. Embrace your fate, Necromancer. You've failed the conduit and you've received your just reward. Master Jake. What? Since when are you Master Jake? Whatever. Source Hunter, I'm beyond redemption now, but you alone may save Cyseal. You may save all of Rivellon from the horror I have summoned. King Brachus Rex, from the tales of old, he lives, the mad Source King, the Lord of Chaos. I have awakened him. What happened here? I've done a terrible thing. Yeah, we learned about that. Counselor Jake, isn't it just you, me, and the good doctor there together at the edge of oblivion? You mean to say you and Evelyn working together? Yes and no. We're both of us dedicated to the conduit's cause, but the fires of jealousy burned hot within that ill-tempered girl, and when the conduit entrusted me to help her in the King Crab Inn, that fateful night I was killed, Evelyn's envy flared. She resurrected me to find out what I knew. The little grasper. She couldn't stand to be left out of the conduit's inner circle. Evelyn wouldn't rest until she knew exactly what had occurred at that night. But that bit of information is between myself and the conduit. And of course that blasted white witch who stuck her nose into the affairs at precisely the wrong time. That actually puts a new light on things, because if Jake is in league with the conduit, the White Witch might actually be what Zigzag said, and she's not an evil person, she's just fighting that crazy conduit. What did the conduit do with the murder? Only that it was by her order that I was in the King Crab Inn that night. Cause of so much ruin is she, the bringer of ends. Shut up, you old fool. Her holiness is in league with the divine. It is by obeying the conduit that we obey the goddess herself. Why are you here? To see the resurrection of Brachus, of course. With Evelyn dead, praise the goddess. Who else could the conduit trust to keep the good doctor in the proper path? I've proven myself her most loyal servant, after all. Okay, let me ask about the conduit. Who is the conduit? Okay. So they use the bloodstones for more than healing. We guessed at that. Conduit had shown me how to raise skeleton zombie from their graves, but what I craved was something far more rare. Second life, a true second life for my wife, Malia. Okido. Classical motive. He's in love with a woman, and it led him to this path because he wanted to resurrect her. Pretty much like Darth Vader, just without any of the cool skills. Conduit promises seemed simple, secret for secret, blah blah. Alright. King Brachus. What do you mean? Resurrected, revived, the king lives. Okay, so he's back. That's great. So I guess that's the last fight in this area. Last of the Mad Source Kings. Okay, so at least there's no other one. The War of Wars. I'm sorry if I'm not reading out all that text aloud, but it's just a lot. And the episode will go 2 hours if I read it all. So I'm just cross-reading, trying to get the most information. How did you call him from the land of the dead? Bloodstone. Alright, so they're using the bloodstones to resurrect. And I'm guessing they need live humans to create these things. I feel there's so many. Blah, blah. The Baron of Bones, the God of the Light. Oh! Haunt me. So he resurrected all those undead, and the Baron of Bones among them, so we know that now. That should update one of our quests, or end it rather. You can save the countless innocents that will perish under Sorskin's mad fist. I pray I can reverse my failures. Okay, so suddenly Jake took a very different attitude. He's by the way, can we trade a little? Oh! Hey, buddy. I know you're dying in a deathbed and all that stuff, but how about we take your money first and see if we can't find something. Yeah, I'll probably do that off screen because we are running long enough anyway. So I'm guessing Brachus is somewhere here. But we're out of time to find out. So, yeah. Ha! Where's Jake? Oh, god damn it. Bastard. Okay, that's not what I wanted to happen. So I guess we can't loot or talk to Celerin or whatever. He had 13,000 gold, come on. Can't we loot that? Isn't that unrealistic? Whatever, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I was in a bit of a weird mood. I'm just very, very tired from all that Christmas festivities and all the visitors and... Oh, so I should be in a better mood next time. And you guys don't forget to comment down below what you want me to do in terms of getting this game to the Enhanced Edition. Yeah, just give me your thoughts on that. And also enjoy the rest of your weekend, holiday, whatever, until the next episode. Have a good one. And goodbye.